Hey there, animation fans. Get ready to dive into the wacky, wonderful world of cartoons. From Mickey Mouse's first squeaks to Elsa's icy blasts, animation has captured our hearts for generations. It's a wild ride through time, technology, and some seriously iconic characters. So, buckle up. We're about to explore the evolution of animation, from classic hand-drawn frames to the mind-blowing CGI of today. Whether you're a fan of the classics or obsessed with the latest Pixar flick, there's no denying the power of animation. It's a magical blend of art, storytelling, and technology. It can make us laugh, cry, and everything in between. And you know what the best part is? It's for everyone. Kids, adults, cats, dogs. Animation transcends age, culture, and even species. Okay, maybe not cats and dogs, but you get the point.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because animation technology has been through some major transformations. We're talking a complete makeover, like that time my neighbor's poodle got a mohawk. Back in the good old days, it was all about hand-drawn frames. Artists slaved over drawing tables, creating thousands upon thousands of images just to bring a few minutes of animation to life. Talk about dedication. Then came the game-changer color. Remember the first time you saw Snow White in all her vibrant glory? Groundbreaking. And let's not forget the arrival of computer animation. Suddenly, artists could create entire worlds and characters digitally. Remember Toy Story? That was a real game changer, folks. It blew everyone's minds. Suddenly, anything was possible. We're talking animals, epic battles, and special effects that would make even Michael Bay jealous.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good CGI explosion as much as the next guy. But there's something special about those classic cartoons, you know? The ones we grew up with. The ones that feel like a warm hug on a rainy day. They're like a time machine, transporting us back to our childhoods, when life was simpler and we didn't have to worry about things like taxes and mortgages. Maybe it's the hand-drawn animation, with its imperfections and charming quirks. Or maybe it's the simple stories, the ones that taught us about friendship, courage, and the importance of always carrying an anvil in your back pocket. Thanks, Looney Tunes. Whatever it is, classic cartoons hold a special place in our hearts. They're the shows we can always go back to, no matter how old we get. They're the shows that never fail to make us smile. They're like a big bowl of chicken soup for the soul.
But hold your horses, classic cartoon lovers. Before you start sharpening your pitchforks and lighting your torches, let's give some love to modern animation. Those CGI whiz kids have brought a whole new level of awesomeness to the table. We're talking eye-popping visuals, complex characters, and stories that are just as likely to make you think as they are to make you laugh. Modern animation has the power to transport us to incredible worlds, from the vibrant coral reefs of Finding Nemo to the bustling streets of Zootopia. And let's not forget the characters. They're not just two-dimensional cutouts anymore. They're fully realized individuals with complex emotions, motivations, and backstories. They make us laugh, they make us cry, and sometimes they even make us question everything we thought we knew about the world.
Simple scrawls to CGI gods, the characters we love. Speaking of characters, let's take a moment to appreciate the evolution of character design in animation. Back in the day, characters were often simple and iconic. Think Mickey Mouse with his big ears and infectious grin, or Bugs Bunny with his signature carrot-chomping swagger. These characters were all about personality and charm. They didn't need fancy details or complicated backstories. They were just plain fun to watch. But as animation technology advanced, so did character design. Modern animated characters are often incredibly detailed and realistic, with nuanced expressions and subtle movements that bring them to life. Take a look at Elsa from Frozen. Her intricate braid, the way her dress flows, the subtle changes in her expression. It's all breathtakingly realistic. And don't even get me started on the hair in Brave. Those animators deserve a medal.
Frames, how it all comes together. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of how these animated wonders come to life. As I mentioned earlier, classic animation was all about hand-drawn frames. Imagine drawing Mickey Mouse, every single movement, every twitch of his nose, thousands of times. That's dedication, my friends. It's like writing a novel by hand, except instead of words, you're using tiny drawings. CGI animation, on the other hand, is a whole different ballgame. It's all about computers, software, and a whole lot of math. Animators use sophisticated software to create three-dimensional models of characters and environments, and then they use their digital puppetry skills to bring those models to life. And let's not forget motion capture technology. That's where they dress up actors in those funny suits with all the dots, and then they use the actors' movements to animate the characters. It's pretty wild stuff.
Global giggles, cartoons taking over the world. One thing's for sure, folks, animation isn't just for kids. From the slapstick comedy of Tom and Jerry to the thought-provoking themes of Spirited Away, animation has the power to entertain and engage audiences of all ages and cultures. It's a universal language that transcends borders and languages. Heck, even aliens love a good cartoon. Think about it, Tom and Jerry has been making people laugh for over 80 years, and it's still going strong. Why? Because a cat chasing a mouse is funny, no matter where you're from or what language you speak. And let's not forget the global phenomenon that is anime. From Dragon Ball Z to Attack on Titan, anime has taken the world by storm, captivating audiences with its unique blend of action, adventure, and complex characters.
Now, we can't talk about animation without mentioning the big cheese himself. Walt Disney. This guy was a visionary, a pioneer who changed the face of animation forever. I mean, come on, the guy created Mickey Mouse. Talk about a legacy. From Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs to Frozen, Disney has been enchanting audiences for almost a century, creating some of the most iconic and beloved animated films of all time. Disney's impact on animation is undeniable. They've pushed the boundaries of technology and storytelling, creating films that have captured the hearts and imaginations of generations. They've given us unforgettable characters, catchy songs, and stories that stay with us long after the credits roll. Love them or hate them, you can't deny that Disney knows how to make a good cartoon.
But animation is more than just entertainment, folks. It's a powerful tool that can be used to educate, inspire, and even challenge societal norms. Don't believe me? Look at The Lion King, a Disney classic that taught us about responsibility, courage, and the circle of life. Or how about Wall-E, a Pixar masterpiece that tackled environmentalism and consumerism head-on? Animation can also give a voice to the voiceless and shine a light on important social issues. Take Persepolis, an animated biographical drama that tells the story of a young girl growing up during the Iranian Revolution. Or Flee, an animated documentary about a gay Afghan man's journey as a refugee. These films use animation to tell powerful and important stories that might otherwise go unheard.
So what does the future hold for animation? Well, if the past is any indication, it's going to be pretty amazing. With technology constantly evolving, who knows what kind of mind-blowing animation will be treated to in the years to come? Virtual reality animation? Interactive storytelling? Nanobots that animate themselves? One thing's for sure, animation will continue to evolve, to push boundaries, and to surprise us in ways we can't even imagine. But no matter how advanced the technology gets, one thing will always remain the same. The power of animation to tell stories, to evoke emotions, and to connect with audiences on a deep and meaningful level.
Well, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour through the wonderful world of animation. From the charming simplicity of hand-drawn classics to the mind-blowing realism of modern CGI, animation has come a long way, but one thing remains constant: the power of animation to entertain, to inspire, and to make us feel things. So next time you're watching a cartoon, take a moment to appreciate the artistry, the technology, and the sheer imagination that went into creating it. And never forget the most important thing: never lose your sense of wonder, because in the world of animation, anything is possible. Now go forth and enjoy some cartoons, and remember, giggity giggity,